Hey guys, look who's on time for once. Oh my goodness. And nobody's here yet. Hopefully you guys will be trickling in soon. I wasn't expecting that many people to be here because I haven't been streaming that much. Um and this or since December, and I'll explain in a moment. Although those are familiar with the channel, know why. I just want to say huge welcome, first of all the new subscribers to the channel. Um, so those of you who are not familiar, I do snack reviews and fast food reviews. Um, I'll repeat in a moment of on this, but some of you may or may not know. One of my old videos from 2 years ago on the Reese's pumpkin uh, chocolate and peanut butter. I guess they're not cups. I guess candy. I'll say is blown up because a woman in Florida is suing Hershey's for 5 million because when she bought the candy, because on the wrapper, it shows a face on it. When she opened it, the candy didn't have a face on it. Now, apparently, she named. Not apparently. I don't know why I said that. She named one of my videos um, as evidence. Um, you know what I mean? And in her lawsuit. Now, I had no idea about any of this 'cause I don't have cable, right? And I saw all of a sudden started to see these when these views go up on this video, and I'm like, what the heck is going on, right? I should have Googled it, and I didn't. I thought the comments in the that were being directed towards me. I apologize to anybody like who's comment I removed or hid. I had no idea what was going on, and because they had mentioned this person, I thought they were referring to me. I apologize if that was not the case. You know what I mean? Just go back to the video and just or just see. Now I'm worried that I may have hid people that I shouldn't have. But I didn't know. I had no idea about the lawsuit. I've never been a fan of watching the news. I don't have cable. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like people started like other YouTubers I know that are also review food or snacks. So I tell me, like, your videos why is blowing up because it's part of this lawsuit. I had no idea. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, she's deleting comments because I didn't know. I thought these were trolls, right? They mean comments. Now I realize going back, like they were referring to this lady who launched the lawsuit. May not have been directed at myself. So I just want to apologize, right? There's nothing I can do now. I can't remember who I hid and who I didn't. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to leave it. But again, I didn't know, right? Um, but that being said, all I did was mention my video. You guys can watch the video if you like. I do have this pinned in the chat, but you can also check the link out here. Again, I'm not doing this just to get more views. I've got lots of views on this video. I just want to have this up so you guys, those of you who haven't watched it yet, can take a look at the video. This is one of the videos that lady from Florida named in her lawsuit. Now, just because she named my video in the lawsuit doesn't mean, hey, Arctic Ginger, how's it going? I watched Bus Attorney Bree do a stream on this the next day, and I told her she needs to stress not to send the food reviewers hate. See, that's what I got was some hate, right? I think people are assuming that because my video was named in the lawsuit that I was supporting this lady and her lawsuit. But I had no idea. You know what I mean? Why I was getting these comments, how why is this lady suing them, or comments directed towards me, right? Like that were not so nice regarding the lawsuit. I'm not part of the lawsuit. I've since opened up comments again on the video because I did have them closed, right? Because I was getting so many bad comments. You know what I mean? Like too many to keep up with. That's why I did it. I normally don't do that. I let people leave comments if I don't I think the comment is too mean and inappropriate, I don't respond back. I just delete it. It's normally what I do. But like I was getting so many, so I was like, okay, I have to stop the comments for now. Like it wasn't until like the Tripster member stream Arctic Ginger, while you were there, you know this, that I even knew about the lawsuit, or that this lady even named my video in the lawsuit. So I guess today, guys, I'm part of the news. One of my foodie stories. I'm one of the stories today. Although it is cool. I found a video on NBC News, their YouTube channel. They mentioned the lawsuit and they showed my video for like 5 seconds, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, I got for a lot of comments. People were assuming I was part of the lawsuit. I'm not part of the lawsuit. And I just mentioned maybe in my video that I thought it was weird. Okay, there's no face on it like there's on a package, but I don't care if there is a face on it or there isn't. You know what I mean? I don't care. I think it's a silly thing, to be honest. This is just my opinion, to sue for it, and especially that huge amount of money. Like, really, you're not going to buy something because it doesn't have a face on it? I don't know. That's just my opinion. But anyways, I'm not affiliated with that lawsuit in any way whatsoever, other than my video being mentioned in her lawsuit. Like, I'm not part of it. I'm not going to get any of that those millions if she were to win. You know what I mean? She was just using my video, I guess, and a few others. It wasn't just my video, um, as evidence, right? So, proving that there's no face on the candy. You know what I mean? Like, I hate when people assume. Like, I think people assumed a lot, like me and the others, who had their videos mentioned in the lawsuit, were agreeing with this lady and what she was doing and suing her. But we're not part of it. You know what I mean? This lady just chose to use our videos as evidence. Doesn't mean we're part of the lawsuit. But people assume, right? Because our videos named in the lawsuit, that we agree with this lady and what she's doing. You know what I mean? Arctic Ginger, but like, yeah, she's gotta like not send us hate. Like, like people were assuming I was agreeing with this lady in some of those comments. The really negative comments that I don't want to repeat. But hold on. Oh yeah, this is not. Well, you can't see it. This is water. It has a tinge of cream soda taste to it. I'm not drinking pop. This says cream soda. But people will believe what they want to believe, right? But you're here, guys. I am not. My video's part of the lawsuit, but that's about it. Oh yeah. See, I didn't know what was going on though, Archer Ginger, right? I didn't because people didn't say the Florida lady's name, they just said she. So I thought, okay, what are they talking about? They think I want to sue Hershey's or something? Like, think of it from my side, right? I don't watch the news, I don't have cable. So I had no idea like why my video was blowing up. You know what I mean? Like it was. I had no idea. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure like just person let me see right now if I can block her. I don't know if she was one of the people that left a comment. I don't remember, but just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna check quickly, guys. So on Hider or whatever. She was just reading the Kissing Tune and thought it was something fun for Friday. Oh yeah, like I am again, I'm not agreeing with the lawsuit. You know what I mean? Is all I'm saying. Like, but some of the comments were like, I didn't know who this was. I thought they were directed at me because no one named anybody. But give me 1 second here. Erg. I remember where to find this. Position, no. Audio library, no. Analytics, no. I'll have to do it here. Hold on, guys. Just hold on a memento. I am trying to. Permissions. No, it's not permissions. Community. Okay, approved users, hidden users. Um, I don't see her in here. What was the channel's name? Boss Attorney Bree. I don't see that here. I'll look again. Um, looking. Looking. You like my song, guys? Looking. Yeah, I don't see her name here at all. Yeah, thought I'd check because, you know what I mean? If she was in here, I was going to unblock her, but I don't see her in here. Okay. So, anyhow. Yeah. Again, yeah, it's a frivolous, I think it's a frivolous lawsuit. That's just my opinion. You know, like this lady had asked me first if she could include my video. I don't know if she has to, if you have to ask permission or not to include someone's YouTube video in a lawsuit. I have no idea. But she had asked me first. I was said no, thank you. You know what I mean? Like I didn't ask to be included in the lawsuit. I had no idea about it. You know what I mean? Um, but a lot of comments are to Junior, not or Junior. I don't want to say Junior. I meant said Ginger. Sorry, Arctic Ginger. Some people assumed I was part of the lawsuit or agreed with it just because my video was included. You know what I mean? I will say this right now. I have no way affiliated with that lawsuit other than my video being included. I do not, doesn't mean because my video is included that I agree with this person and why they're suing Hershey's. You heard it here. Anyway, and you guys seeing me doing like more remix videos. I have a lot of money right now just because, as you guys may or may not remember, we're going to Florida the last week in March, first week in April. Yeah, I know that's around spring break, but that's where we're going. Anyways, to make sure we had a hotel, and the only hotel I could find that had, you know, a full kitchen. It's like a studio apartment kind of. Not really kitchenette. It has a full size kitchen, but it's like all one room, like a studio apartment. Anyways, to secure it, they insisted on paying, charging us like before the end of the year, and they took more money out than I thought they were going to. So I haven't had a lot of money to do reviews. I did finally today do a couple short reviews on Tim Hortons. For those that aren't in Canada, it's Tim Hortons' 60th anniversary, and they're re-releasing 4 retro donuts like the Dutchie, blueberry fritters, cinnamon twist, and walnut crunch. Anyways, I did a couple of them today. Yeah. And what else did I do? I did a couple of fun ones. I'm not gonna say what. I don't know. I just got a lot on my mind. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try and stream again next Wednesday. I'm gonna try and be more consistent. I just haven't felt like going live. Either I've been feeling well or I just haven't felt up to doing it. And I know since those of you may not know, my sister passed away in early December. I just haven't felt quite like myself. It's actually what I was going to mention. I'm going to Ontario next weekend. Heath is staying here with Zeus. I'm going by myself. I'm really nervous. I've never flown by myself. My family so nice enough to pay for me to fly out there. It's just with a small airline, not like one of the major airlines. One of those like small airlines. It's called Porter Airlines. It's one of those, you know, cheaper airlines, but yeah, but you have to pay for everything. You have to pay to choose your seat, which I think is ridiculous. But anyways, you pay for the flight, and you have to pay to pick your seat, and you have to pay for like how much luggage you're bringing. You know, I don't know. Like, I guess the major airlines, because someone told me if you have to do that with the major airlines. I don't believe so, but I haven't flown in a while. I don't know. Whenever I've flown, I've always been with somebody. I've never flown by myself, so I'm a little nervous about that. Exactly, right? Like, I don't know. I find it hard enough to work right now. My work has been getting busy. The first time ever, right? Usually they only make us do extra hours in the fall. This year, we've been super busy in the new year. Not for us, things are slowing down. They're really super busy, so they're making us do extra hours now as well. Yes, and what's that you pay luggage and seat? You never used to have to do that. Like, what happened to the good old days where everything was included in the price? Everything should be included, right? I understand the cheaper airlines, right? If they want to, pay per charge for whatever, but at least with Porter though, um, you don't have to pay for food on the flight. You can even get you get free alcohol or drinks or or pop or water or juice and food on the flight at least, and free Wi-Fi. So yeah, you don't have to be with Porter. At least you don't normally that's something you only get in first class is free alcohol. But yeah, Porter Airlines, if you want to have a drink, you can. It's not alcohol wise, it's not going to cost you anything. Um, I told you that I was thinking about just having one just because I can. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I may not. I probably won't, but or maybe I will to calm my nerves. I'm so nervous about flying by myself, and I've never been. I've been to Halifax Airport before with Heath, but not by myself. So it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they don't change my flight because that would not be good. And speaking of that, my work. Oh my goodness. Candler still feeds you, gives wine and 2 free bags, but limited destinations. I've never heard of Canadian North. Is it a new airline? I've never heard of it. Is it one of the cheap ones though? Like Porter or Flair? Don't fly Flair. What was I saying? Yeah, my work. Okay. I also, like, 2 months ago, I said, "Can I take 2 of my vacation days from a week I book off in July and move it out to January?" Oh, yeah, you're seeing the balloons because I did this. Anyways, it's not doing it now. Okay. But anyways, yeah, and that you'll only see it do it on the Mac. Anyways, um, I said, "Sure, you can move that," and I said, "Okay, use 2 days personally." So yeah, there shouldn't be a problem. Now, it's a week before I fly to leave, and they gave me 2 of my vacation days, but for the Sunday and the Monday, not but Friday and Saturday, they still have me booked to work. No, very expensive flies, Yellowknife to Edmonton, Threateners. Oh, okay. Okay. I hadn't heard of them. Maybe that's why, because I don't go Yellowknife or Edmonton. I don't know where else they fly. Sure, excuse me. Anyway, I find out like last week my manager came to me and said, yeah, they're saying now for personal leave, you can't, it has to be a week. You can't take less than a week, right? Or just 2 days. So, which I'm upset with because if he told me this when I first told him about it in the beginning of December, I would have pulled 2 days from when I was off the week of Christmas at the end of 2023 and moved it to next weekend, right? Um, sorry to balloons because I did this again. See? But anyways, so now I can't do that, right? Because I've already had that week vacation off the week of Christmas in 2023. So my manager, he's been really sick. So I talked to one of the other managers. We're on a different team, right? We have our own manager. So there's more than one, right? And the one that's covering our team right now, I talked to her and I said, look, I explained her situation. I said, I'm be leaving, flying next Friday and coming back on the Monday. And they put only gave me, they put my 2 vacation days on Sunday and Monday, and I just need to pull 2 more from July to cover Friday and Saturday. And she said, no problem. I checked the scheduler on the day. They took away the 2 days I had for Sunday and Monday and put them on Friday and Saturday and scheduled me back on Sunday and Monday. So now Friday and Saturday is covered, but Sunday and Monday is not covered anymore. So I'm getting a little annoyed. Like I have enough to deal with next weekend with everything, and then emotionally I'm just like I don't know if I can get through the week at work. I'm gonna try. I have to. I wish they offered free paid bereavement leave, but they don't. And, in Nova Scotia, you only get, I don't know what it is in other provinces or what's like in the States. I'm assuming it varies by state in the United States, but here in Nova Scotia, you only get 3 days paid bereavement leave, and that's for immediate family. They only give you 3 days to grieve, basically, before you have to go back to work. I think you should at least get a week or two. You know what I mean? 3 days is not nearly enough, but anyhow, that's what you get. And I never used that around the time it happened. So I couldn't use it for, the weekend, next weekend. But anyways, so now I had to email the manager that was helping me and say, look, instead of you guys adding on 2 more of my days from July, or you guys, they moved the days I wanted to use. Like Sunday and Monday was covered, but they moved the 2 days vacation days from Sunday, Monday to Friday, Saturday, and then put me back on the schedule Sunday, Monday. So now I had to try to get Sunday and Monday covered again. And I explained to her I already took 2 days from July to cover Sunday and Monday next weekend. I said now I get to take 2 more and cover Friday and Saturday so that all 4 days are covered. And instead of that, they moved the 2 vacation days I already had on there for next weekend to Friday and Saturday and booked me back to work Sunday and Monday. So I know it's a huge mess. I know, right? Like, this isn't really a vacation, though. This is like to go to my sister's memorial service, but they're making me use vacation days because we can't take personal leave for anything less than a week. So I wonder if you want to 6-day leave, if you could do it now. Probably not. Well, they might make an exception for that if you're 1 day off. I don't know, but they're telling me I can't just for 2 days, which kind of annoys me now because if they told me this in the beginning, around either early December or the middle of December, I would have pulled, this 2 days, like I said, from the end of December to cover it, right? And I would only had to take 2 days from July. Now I'm losing 4 days of my July vacation and I only have like 3 days left, 2-3 days left in July. So, but that's okay because kids aren't going away for a couple of weeks. Last week in March, first week in April. So that's the only time I'm gonna get off all summer though. Is 3 days because of this. And my family said I have to come. Obviously, I have to go. It's, sorry, I would say memorial service. They're calling it celebration of life. I love that term much better. You know what I mean? But anyhow, so everything is all mixed up, and I'm like starting to stress. I'm stressed out just from trying to get this straightened out. You're right, Arctic Junior. Why I say Junior? I'm so sorry. I meant to say Arctic Ginger. I'm stressed just from like trying to book the time off, and I told them way in advance. I knew something was going to go to the crapper. It always does with my work. Something gets mixed up. A year ago, as you guys know, I went to see her when she was really sick. I took a week personal leave. They didn't tell me that when I booked the personal leave, when I came back, I'd have to rebook the vacation time I had booked for the year. So when you book the personal leave, some reason it erases what vacation time you've booked. So I have a feeling when we come back from Florida, after first week in April, I'm gonna have to book my last week of vacation time, the week of Christmas. I don't know why I was gonna say camera. Week of Christmas off again for 2024. I have a feeling I'd have to rebook that. And if they say, "Oh, you can't book those dates now," I'm like, "Are you kidding?" These are days I originally had off, and I want them back. What a huge mess. I'm just trying to go home to Ontario. My family said, like, what's that? Well, it was my sister. I have to go, right? There's no option. So it's like, I'm like trying not to stress out, but it's like at work is so friggin' busy with that. Like, they've never made us do extra hours in the new year. And then as soon as they give us the extra hours, I don't really find it as crazy busy as they're claiming. So I don't know. So it's not. So I've been working almost 10-hour days. Well, it's not too bad. They only make us work an extra half hour. But if I'm on a call, a lot of times it happens like 10 minutes away from doing my shift, I get a call and then I'm stuck on the phone for another half an hour. You know what I mean? So then I end up working almost 10 hours. Oh boy, just a huge mess. I just want to go home to Ontario, see everybody, go to memorial service, come home, right? It should be that simple. You would think it'd be that simple. But nothing's ever simple for me. Something always, I know, goes to the crapper. I just hope my flight doesn't change because I don't know what I'm gonna do. If they change my flight to another day, I'm still gonna fly, but like that means I can miss the service. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Fingers crossed. Oh boy, thank you for listening to me, you guys. Again, anybody on the recent video, going back to that, who wrote a comment and I didn't realize you're writing it reference to the person who submitted the lawsuit. I apologize. But I don't remember who I blocked, who I didn't. So, so I can do about it now. You know what I mean? But anyways, oh boy, I get a headache just like when I come in tomorrow. They better be fixed tomorrow. I just have a feeling though. I gotta come into work tomorrow, and I can't check my schedule at home. We used to be able to check it at home on our Works app that's on my phone, but they took that out of the app, so you can't check on your phone now on the work app. We used to have a public website you could check at home, but then they took that away because the client that I do support for, so we called our client because that's who the customer service for, you know, thought it was too much a risk for some reason. I don't know. It's just our work schedule. I don't get it, but anyway. So they taken all ability for us to check our work schedule at home, right? At least when I was working at home, when I was working on my shift, working on the work computer at home here, I could check it when I was working. But here I don't have that ability. So I have to wait till I come in tomorrow and see if they fixed it. And I have a feeling, I don't know if it was the manager I talked to that screwed it up or it was the people that change their schedules on the website. And the people that change their schedules on the website are not in North America. They're in another country. I think in Asia, somewhere. So I was told, but so I don't know if they screwed it up or the person that submitted it screwed it up. But I don't think it was the manager I talked to. She talked to, one of our senior staff who approves those requests, and he approved the request. I don't know if it was him that made the mistake. I have no idea who made the mistake. And I have a feeling if my manager hadn't been sick, that there would have been any mistakes made at all. I'm sorry, I keep going back to it. I thought I was done. I'm done ranting. I apologize. So we'll see tomorrow if it's fixed or not. I just have a feeling that I'll come in tomorrow and they'll schedule me back on Friday and Saturday again. Sunday and Monday will be only Sunday, Monday will be covered again. And the funny part is, when they took the 2 days, Sunday and Monday, and moved it up to just Friday and Saturday and put me back on Sunday and Monday, they didn't replace, the other 2 days they took from July. So they've taken 4 days from my time off in July, but only put 2 days on for next weekend. And it's supposed to be 4 days. I don't know. Anyway, so I have some new, well, I heard this on the news just today. So this is brand new information. I'm going to switch it up a bit here. And I can see you guys on the chat on my phone. Just announced today, 5 hours ago. So this is like brand new information. If you're in Canada, the U.S. sandwich brands Jimmy John's is looking to start opening up a shop in Toronto, in the Greater Toronto area. And Jersey Mike's is looking to expand in Canada. I had no idea Jersey Mike's was even in Canada. I looked, they have 2 locations. I know one's in London, Ontario. I think the other one was Kitchener. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, apparently they're looking to come to Canada. I just hope in Nova Scotia we get Jersey Mike's or Jimmy John's or both. But the one I would really like to see come to Nova Scotia is Firehouse Subs. I had them years ago before they even came to Canada and opened up shop in Ontario, any stores at all. I went to one of their locations in Norfolk, Virginia, because I had a friend who lived in the area, and I love their sub. It's huge. Like, you get one sub and share it with somebody. Like, but I also love that part of the proceeds go to first responders. But anyways, this is brand new. I don't know much more than that. It didn't say much in the article. Except that their concern, and I see the reporter's concern here, is are they just going to base it on assuming Canadians have the same food taste as Americans and not, bother to do any research on the Canadian palate, or just or maybe hopefully they'll do their homework. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's that. So that you heard it here, guys. You heard it here. I don't know if you heard it here first. Possibly. It's only hours old, that information. But anyways. Excuse me. My nose is a little stuffy. I apologize, you guys. Okay, so let's go next with this. The 5 best Burger King secret menu items. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Burger King BLT. Ordering a BLT at Burger King is very simple. You just ask for a Whopper with bacon strips. The addition of bacon goes a long way. It gives a classic Whopper a medium or savory feel and richness and texture, as well as with a bit as long as they're soft flavor. So I'm assuming that's without cheese. I'm sorry, but I love cheese and bacon burgers. I'm not really fond of a hamburger without cheese, but maybe I would try it with no cheese and bacon just to see. Well, anyways, next one up, we got the Burger King Club. So employees may not know exactly what you're referring to, so the best option to order this, ask for an original chicken with bacon, tomato, and cheese. It already has lettuce and mayo on it, so you just have to add the bacon, tomato, and cheese. The sandwich features a sesame seed bun, crispy chicken and bacon, veggies, glutinous tomato plus cheese. I gotta try this, or maybe I already have tried some variation of this that looks very familiar. Anyway, mustard whopper. Personally, mayonnaise. Okay, this is the author. They don't like mayonnaise. It's not their favorite condiment. Maybe Burger King customers prefer mustard over mayo on the Whopper. So just maybe ask for mustard instead of mayo. I'm guessing. Frozen Coke float. Uh, takes a regular frozen Coke at Burger King. That's all. Okay, here in Canada, we don't have frozen Coke, so I'm gonna skip that one. But if you're in the States, some of you guys for ice cream or whatever. But let me just see here. To order, ask for a frozen Coke with ice cream on top. Okay. So it's pretty self explanatory. Rodeo Burger. Now, when I worked at Burger King, this is like the 2016, 2017. We had the Rodeo Burger on the menu. This is like barbecue sauce, 3 onion rings, a little patty, and cheese, I believe. Uh, with fixings like, but here they also add lettuce on it, pickles. But anyway, and I'm gonna go back to here for a second. I know recently in the United States, the Double Big Mac came back on the menu. I don't know if you guys know this, but McDonald's here in Canada, the Double Big Mac is part of the permanent menu. I don't understand why it's not in the US. You know what I mean? I don't know. They just keep bringing it back every year, get it back. You might as well just make it part of the permanent menu. You know what I mean? Like we did here. I don't know why they haven't, but I don't know. Just throwing that out there before I forget. Anyways, why did I not save that? I want to save that again because I might want to try some of those for future videos. Okay, so here I'm assuming this is only in the US. Burger King's croissant breakfast sandwiches are 1 cent for 1 day only. Let's see when that day is. Oh, on January 30th. Burger King customers will have a happy start to their day with 1 cent croissant breakfast sandwiches. I'm just looking here. They're doing this in honor of National Croissant Day. The only catch, you need to place an order of at least $1 online or through the Burger King app. There's always a catch. Always a catch. That's the catch. Okay, next one. Here we go. Now, I just thought I mentioned this, not because of my video, okay? Just because I want to give you guys the story, those who aren't familiar. Just so you guys know, those of you who are subscribed, I'm not part, like, just my video is part of the lawsuit. Again, this lawsuit does not represent my opinion on these pumpkin candy, peanut butter chocolate candies. You know, I mean, she just used my video to prove, like, as evidence, right? Doesn't mean I agree with her lawsuit to saying. Okay, so Florida woman upset that Reese's holiday-themed chocolates did not feature the same cute design she claims was shown on his packaging, suing Hershey's. The name of the lady is Cynthia Kelly, and she's suing Hershey's for $5 million, alleging that the company misled buyers with false and deceptive advertising on their packaging. I do agree, though, that they should put something on the packaging, indicating that there's no face on the candy, but it doesn't bother me either way if there is or there isn't. Right? Like, I do think the lawsuit is silly, at least for the amount that she's suing for. I mean, $5 million. But anyways, lawsuit claims that products did not resemble packaging. Well, they didn't. Although I think I wouldn't sue for something like that. I guess is what I'm saying. Not necessarily that's silly. I wouldn't sue because of that. I wouldn't sue for that amount of money. But anyway, according to the lawsuit, she purchased a package of Reese's Peanut Butter Pumpkins in late October because she believed that the product contained a cute-looking carving of a pumpkin's mouth and not as pictured on the product packaging. After purchasing the chocolate, she's disappointed candy did not feature those details. I mean, that's basically why she's sitting there. I do agree the football does look like an egg. You know what I mean? Like they have ones they sell around Easter, they're egg shaped and they look exactly the same as the football. So I could see your point, but I don't know about suing him for $5 million. I don't know. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Also, alleged packaging wasn't always deceptive in that 2-3 years ago, packaging did not have intricate details and matched the product. Anyway. Um, Next up, you guys might want to jot this down. KFC founder's nephew finds secret seasonings scribbled down in family scrapbook. See, it's a tasty treat, and the fact that 11 herbs and spices in the coating are top secret serves to make it all delicious, but even seasonings aren't secret after all. The company recipes are notoriously kept under wraps, but Colonel Sanders' nephew allegedly let slip a closely guarded recipe for the brand's world-famous fried chicken spice blend. Colonel Sanders' nephew reportedly showed Chicago Tribune journalist a handwritten list of ingredients and measurements behind the popular fast food, and people have been left gobsmacked and desperate to try it for themselves. Okay, you see here, there's a photo with them. So here's one of those kids there, and that's the list here. And there's a lot of space. Supposed to be secretive. Yeah, okay, I went over that. Okay, and this is what the mix. This is what included on the note there. 11 spices mixed with 2 cups of white flour, 2/3 tablespoon of salt, half a tablespoon of thyme, half a tablespoon of basil, 1/3 tablespoon of oregano, tablespoon of celery salt, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, dried mustard, 4 tablespoons of paprika, 2 tablespoons of garlic salt, 1 tablespoon of ground ginger. That I found interesting, ginger. And white pepper. Apparently, or sorry, 3 tablespoons. Apparently, those are the secret 11 herbs and spices. If you guys want to try making it, there you go. Yeah, I'm not going to share that one. I thought I was. Did I unsave that one? No, I didn't. Sorry, that's just about Chuck E. Cheese branching out in Australia. But this I found weird. Taco Bell just launched its most out-of-character breakfast item yet. And you already saw the picture, but Cinnamon Twist cereal. This is Taco Bell and Uber Eats. Taco Bell's new cereal twist cereal captured a promotional image. The cereal is inspired by left-corn twists, but sprinkled with cinnamon and sugar. That Taco Bell sells during breakfast hours. What I'm excited about when we go to Florida is I'm going to find Taco Bell and I'm going to try Taco Bell breakfast for the first time. So I've never tried it because here Taco Bell does not have breakfast here in Canada. So, anyways, I don't know about cereal though from Taco Bell or anyway. Okay, remove. I don't know why I said that. Hey, Fighting Whales, welcome. Coming in near the end, but I'm glad to see you. Oh, excuse me. One sec. So just to recap quickly, Fighting Whales, that lawsuit, that Florida woman over the, Reese's pumpkin not having a face on it or other Reese's items not having faces on it like they did on packaging. Just my video is part of that lawsuit. I do not necessarily agree with her suing Hershey's. And just my video only is part of it. Anyhow, almost an hour. Just make sure you have your bell on, set for notifications, and then It should notify you when I come on. But I'll be on again next Wednesday, probably at 9:05 p.m. Eastern, like I was tonight. Nope. Reese's didn't contact me, and the woman who launched the lawsuit, I don't know if she has to have permission to include the links to these videos in her lawsuit, but I never got asked if my video can even be used in a lawsuit. Um, I just merely commented in that video that there wasn't a face on it like there was on the packaging, but I don't care either way if there is or there isn't. And I just want people to know I don't necessarily agree with her lawsuit just because my video's included. I don't know. I can't afford a lawyer or anything. I'm just gonna let it go. You know what I mean? I'm just a small YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I'm not interested in suing anybody. You know what I'm saying? I guess I could, but yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? I just think though she named other YouTubers' videos in the lawsuit. Well, she should at least ask permission first, though. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't care about. I think it's silly she's suing for $5 million because of that. I could see her point, but I wouldn't necessarily sue someone for Hershey for that if it were me, especially for that amount. It's a hassle. It has to be worth it to do it. Exactly. Exactly. Could have said it better myself. That is what I'm trying to say, basically, in a nutshell. Oh my goodness. I didn't know though, right? Um, because about this lawsuit, it took me a few days to find out about it because I don't have cable and I don't watch the news. We have like some of the Canadian News Network apps on our TV, so we can watch the news live every night. But if Heath is works late, I don't watch it. Or by the time I get home, I really don't no interested in watching the news. You know, I mean, I just want to relax, watch a movie or whatever on YouTube if I feel like it. But no, I mean, yes, I didn't know. And then some of the comments, I didn't know they were referring to this lady from Florida. They were referring to me, right? And I was like, what's going on? Like, why these people think I want to sue Reese's? I was so confused. You know what I mean? And then somebody told me about it. I was like, oh, okay. That's why that video, like those views on that video, were shooting up all of a sudden because of that lawsuit. There's a link to it in the actual lawsuit itself because it's in the document online. Anyway, thank everybody for watching it. You know, I mean, giving that video views. And then some of the comments, though, either were toward the lady, I guess. I realize now they were toward the lady who was suing. But some people, the comments also assumed because my video was in the lawsuit that I agreed with her suing or that I was a part of it. And I'm like, on her side, I mean. And I was like, no. Excuse me. Yeah, that's why I don't want to stay on too long. My nose is a little stuffy, and I do have to keep my voice for work. So I'm probably going to be on a few more minutes longer. Anyways, yeah, some people assumed I was part of it just because my video was included. So I got some nasty comments towards myself. Yeah, no. I know it's a joke, though. The lady's name is Cynthia Kelly. Oh, because the last name Kelly for the trip. That'd be funny. Yeah, it's not her. Some lady from Florida. I think is it? I can't remember where in Florida, but anyway, good luck to her. I don't think she's gonna get something, or maybe she will. Maybe I should sue her for $1 million, right? If she wins. But yeah, I doubt I would do that. It's too. I don't think it'd be worth it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess I don't care about money, so I wouldn't think to sue somebody. I think money is a necessary evil. That's just the way I look at it. You need money, unfortunately, to pay your bills and everything. I think it made class action. So can you join if it's a class action lawsuit? I'm not sure how that works. Sorry, not into the law or anything. I just know what what laws you can abide by and follow to not get in trouble. But I'm assuming that's what a class action lawsuit is, right? Now you can join into that lawsuit. But I don't know. The first thing I thought of, though, as soon as I knew that she could have my videos, I never got asked permission for her to use the video in her claim. Yeah, see? I wonder if she even knows that my video is from Canada. Probably not. Even though I'm sure. Actually, does it say? Give me 1 second. I gotta check on my phone because I don't want the volume to come up. Come on. It's being stubborn. Okay, 1 second, guys. I just want to see if I put Canada or not. Pretty sure I did. Actually, no, I didn't. Okay, so she may have no idea that this is a Canadian YouTube channel that she included in her American lawsuit. Oh my goodness. I have a feeling she has no idea. Let me see if I can go back to that video and edit it. I can do that. Nope, no. Stupid. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that later. It's not letting me do it right now. I know it's being silly. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do that later. I'm gonna have to add the location on it. I do that now and I have for a while. But 2 years ago, apparently I wasn't doing that. So I'm gonna have to do that later. It's too bad. So anybody in the States willing to join it on my behalf? I'll split the money. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she probably has no idea because you'd have to go. That video doesn't indicate it's from Canada for the location. And you'd have to actually go to my channel, the About section on my channel page. Right? So, hey, Mumbo. Hey, sis. No, that's okay. I'm just glad to see you. Hope you're doing well and your family's doing well too. We get a free trip to Florida to testify. Yeah, I'll testify. I have my permission to use my video. Oh my goodness. I know. I checked my email. I haven't asked to testify. I guess I would if they asked me. I don't know. Uh, I don't know if it was all until we work. I don't think my work even knows I have a YouTube channel, so that'd be a fun conversation. Do you go to Florida for vacation? No, I'm not going there for vacation this time. And then I'd have to explain the whole story. That would be fun. If you guys don't believe me, I could show you. I could show you my video. I could show you the lawsuit where my video is included. That's probably what I have to do is show them. You know what I mean? Look, see? Here's my video. See, look, show them the clip for NBC News. See, that's me. Surprised that nobody locally has picked up and asked me to be interviewed. I'm kidding. I won't care, right? I haven't even mentioned it to any of my local media. I'm not interested in being famous or anything like that, although I appreciate the views on the video. Thank you for everybody who's been watching it. again, thanks to the lawsuit. So, but that's all I want to get out of it. Is what I've gotten out of it is more views, which helps my channel. But other than that, yeah, I'm not looking to get anything out of it. Sorry, I didn't realize I was still showing your comment there. Fighting whales. Anyway, that's what we were. But one of the things I didn't like, though, there was one of the Florida news channels on their YouTube video. The reporter said that the YouTubers were complaining that there's no face on the actual candy. And I'm like, I wasn't complaining, at least when it comes to my channel. I was making an observation that there wasn't a face on it like the packaging. That's making an observation. That's not complaining. I even laughed like, oh, well, I even laugh about it in the video. So obviously I didn't really care. Like, if you guys see me laughing, that means I really don't give a crap about that. Right? I was just making an observation and laughed about it. But apparently this reporter said that all the YouTubers were complaining that there's no face on the candy or something. Something like that. And I'm like, that's not very good reporting. I thought reporters were supposed to be diplomatic, right? And just mention the facts. But anyway. Yeah, maybe I will, or Ginger, maybe you're right. I don't know. Maybe going back to Florida again. I don't know. Doubt it. But yeah, if they were to ask me to testify, I guess I don't know if I could. Could I? If I'm not American? I don't know. That's a good question. But anyway, I'm gonna be ending this in about a minute, guys. So I do think, although you guys be patient, I just haven't again posting live either. Last Wednesday, I don't know. All I did was sleep all day. I had such a bad headache. You know what I mean? That's why I didn't go live last Wednesday. I just haven't felt up to it, I guess, since, if I met my sister and everything, I'm trying to get back to doing live once a week like I used to. You know what I mean? I will get back to that. You know what I mean? The best that I can. You know what I mean? Life happens. What can you do, right? Sorry, I looked away from the camera for a second and I saw something on my notebook. But I do thank all of you, for supporting the channel. I love you guys. I'm so thankful for your support. You know what I mean? I'm supporting my channel and, supporting my videos and liking them. And you don't have to always comment. I just appreciate that you guys watch them and like the video, right? That's good enough for me. You know what I mean? Again, like, I do want to go back to the longer videos, but for now, I don't know though. I guess I'm on the fence because of that Reese's video. My short video views went down a little bit, and my longer video views are starting to go back up. I'm just trying to wait to see if it's just because of the Reese's video, if the shorts videos would get more views again, like they were. I don't know, but for now, I'm just concentrating on the shorts videos because I'm remixing some of them when I can't afford to do a video. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do what I can with the channel, and just thank you guys all again for everything, and especially thank the new subscribers. Hope you stay with the channel and enjoy what you're seeing, and I appreciate any feedback you guys want to give, right? But please, all I ask is, when people leave comments, provide feedback, just be, be kind and respectful. Don't be mean with your comments. I know some people are going to be. There's nothing I can do about that. But I just let you guys know if you leave a mean comment, I'm just not going to respond back. I don't respond to negativity. I'm just going to delete it. Hey, Scott, you're jumping in right at the end, but I do appreciate being here. How's it going? I just got you guys know for those. I'm sorry some of you are coming in at the end. I feel bad, but I'm going to be trying to go live every Wednesday at 9:05 p.m. Eastern. Just for future reference. Take the free trip. Yeah, if I get offered a free trip. That would be nice. um, but we'll see. But anyways, oh no, no problem, Scott. I'm still happy to see you, even though you're in at the, even being here at the end. Is what I meant to say. Even being here at the end, I'm happy you're here. Thank you so much. I was just thanking everybody for supporting the channel, and I appreciate you for being here, even no matter when you guys come in, whether it's the beginning, in the middle, near the end. It doesn't matter to me. I appreciate all of you. But just for the record, those who are just joining in, my video is a part of that Reese's lawsuit, but it doesn't mean I agree with the lady's position and why she's suing, or the amount she's suing for. You know what I mean? Anyways, and that's all I'm going to say further about it. I think my video's had its 15 minutes of fame. Anyways, I just thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be on next Wednesday at 9:05 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to try and shoot for the same time anyways. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell. Bye, everybody.